Okay, so what if we have a square root of a negative number? Okay, so I'm going to start off with negative 100. I'm going to need a better marker. But if I have the square root of negative 100, we learned last time a square root means I've got some number times itself, so 2 times. So thinking about this, what times itself can give me 100? Yes, we know that's going to be 10. Now, taking a look at this, I'm trying to figure out, is there anything I could do to this to keep the number the same, but also to give me a negative number? We know a positive times a positive gives us a positive. To get a negative, I'm going to need one of these to be positive and one to be negative. 10 and negative 10, since those are not the same number, I can't find anything that I can square that will give me a negative number. So because of that, one concept we have to know is that you cannot take the square root of a negative number. So this right here, if you see this, if you put that the answer is 10, that is incorrect. The answer is also not negative 10. This actually gets into some abstract math, a little bit harder math, and takes you into imaginary numbers. That is not something you're going to have to do in 8th grade. But you need to know that 10 and negative 10, those are not the solution to that. If you have a negative cube root, now that's okay. That one is fine, and let me show you why. Let's say you have, and I'll do an easier one. Let's do negative 8. We'll use some small numbers. So if I have the cube root of negative 8, remember cube root means I've got the same number times itself 3 times. Now if I need to type this in, because maybe we don't recognize this one yet, I can do 3 second, the caret button, so that up arrow, negative 8, enter. So this one, it goes ahead and it solves it for you. You get negative 2. But I need you to know why that is the solution. Okay? So if I have negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, we know 2 times 2 times 2 will give us 8. Negative times a negative is a positive. Positive times a negative is a negative. So for this one, it's okay for us to have a negative in the cube root. If this were a square root, though, remember, I can't take a negative times a negative and get another negative. So negatives in the root, or under the radical, let's say I have this right here, that is not okay. This is. That is going to be an area they will try to trip you up on. Okay? Please make sure you know you do not take the square root of a negative number. Cube roots, totally okay.